Welcome to Boom Shot, a show where we take a look at film, photography, and the business behind the scenes. Today, we're on the set of our music video for May by Compton McMurry. Compton, how's it going?
It's going well.
We've been shooting for about an hour already, and so far I'm really pleased with what we're getting. We're using a 70 to 200 millimeter Canon lens that I love, so super excited to show you guys some of the footage from this. Stay tuned and learn something. Maybe, who knows. Let's do it. This is Emmi. Emmi is shooting our behind the scenes stuff. She's fantastic. She also did an episode of Roll Sound with us, so if you want to check that out, you can go on iTunes. So, how you feeling, Emmi?
I feel pretty great.
Good.
It's pretty fun.
How you feeling, Compton?
Wonderful.
Great. And in 3, 2, 1, action. Alright, if you've seen our last episode, we talked about slates. We're shooting this. We are running sound, so I can match it up to the song, but there's no actual, important recording. So we're telling this it's MOS, which means we don't actually clap the clappers. So one of the reasons that some tripods are a lot more expensive than others is because they come with extra features. And you may think, that's crazy if the tripod's got 3 legs, you stick a camera on it, what's the big deal? First off, this is a fluid head and it allows you to do smaller movements. This one in particular has these knobs on the inside and then on the side here, and these allow you to control the tension on the pivot points. So you can actually tell it to be harder to move, and with that you get less jerky movements. On top of that, if you want to shoot really close to the ground, most tripods are stuck at the minimum height, which is about 2.5 to 3 feet. With some of the more expensive ones, you have these legs that will pop out like this, and you can take that and get it a lot closer to the ground than you would with the $20 tripod from Walmart. So you can shoot this low to the ground instead of having to deal with those higher angles no matter what you do. This allows you to get a steady shot on the ground and keep going without having to swap out for different gear, smaller tripods, a mini tripod, whatever. So a good tripod is a good investment, and Manfrotto makes some of the best ones out there. We're not paid for that, I'm just saying they work all the time, and I've never had a problem with one, so they're definitely something worth taking a look at. Another little quick tip, something I messed up on this last one. It's where most of these tips are coming from, are things I forget and then remember. But when you are shooting with a longer lens and you're zoomed in pretty far, you want to make sure that you get this out as much from the actual tripod head as you can, because the bigger movements are huge when you're zoomed in. The smaller movements are big movements. So make sure you get this out as far as you can, so you can make the smallest movements possible and you don't overshoot everything you're trying to do because you're crunched up against the tripod trying to get it to work that way. So just a little thing that can make a big difference, especially when you're zoomed in and every little shake is a shutter. So keep that in mind. This has gone well so far.
This is great.
I'm dying slowly. Now, you don't want to admit to it, but I heard you singing along. I heard you.
It gets catchy after 50 takes, okay? You just gotta sing it.
I think it's catchy the first time. What do you think, Katie?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I had to keep my mouth from moving because I knew he was looking at me like...
So we're up here on the 2nd floor. We are at Arusha's Coffee Shop down in Belton. If you haven't been here, you need to come here. It's amazing. When you're shooting a music video, what I found is it's best to overshoot, get coverage from as many different angles as you can. You never know when you're going to have to cut away because someone's eyes do something weird, or because someone walks by in the background, or a car drives by in the window behind us, like we've had a couple times here, or just a guy smoking. There's just a guy smoking. it's always better to overshoot than undershoot. If you undershoot, you're not going to have all the pieces you may need in the edit. But if you overshoot, worst thing you have to do is delete something. So. Alright, so we've shot all of the main shots. We've got, 14 different angles of Compton playing. We've got 3 different angles of her just talking at a table. Now we're going to get all of the cut-ins and stuff. Make sure when you're on set that you grab every little detail that you can, because you never know what you'll need to cut away to. So right now we're going to get guitar, then him plugging in the guitar, his shoes as he walks up on the stage, all that stuff. And we're going to run through that as quick as we can and just get all of those shots. So here we go. Thanks for joining us here on the set of May. We've had a lot of fun with this shoot. We still got a couple more things to shoot before we head out, but we're gonna wrap up the video here. I hope you learned some stuff. I hope you kind of had some fun with this and saw kind of what we do. A lot of shoots don't have to be as complicated as some people make them. It's as simple as this. It's one light, a window, a guy, and a camera. So we've made it very simple, very easy to do, and it's something that you can definitely take into your filming scenario. Just make it as simple as possible, because that's normally the best way to do it. So thanks for joining us again, and we'll see you next time. Hey guys, thanks for joining us. If you like what we're doing, make sure you subscribe, give us a like down below so we can keep doing this. Here on this channel, you can find Boom Shot, excerpts from our podcast, Roll Sound, which is on iTunes and SoundCloud, and short films, music videos, fun stuff. What are you doing? Hit the like button. There you go.